Hello everybody, hope you guys are doing great. Welcome back to my channel. Guys, this is genuinely one of the most demanded videos. I'm sorry, I say that for all the videos, but trust me, this one it is. As you would have read from the thumbnail itself, this might be a little long video, but yes, I will be discussing with you all the average expenditure per month in a life of a student in Bangalore. Now I know a lot of you people are moving to different colleges in Bangalore, whether it's Christ University, Alliance University, Jain University, Christu Jayanti and a lot many other colleges. And one genuine doubt that I've gotten from parents and students alike is कि भैया पैसा कितना लगेगा? How much pocket money should I ask from my parents? What is the kind of money that I should be using as a student? Where all is it that where I will be making my expenditure? Don't worry guys, by the end of this video, I will clear each and every doubt that you have and I will be telling you in numbers and figures what is the kind of pocket money that you might need from your parents in order to survive a basic college life in Bangalore. So please guys, make sure that you watch this video till the very end. Before we get started, you guys know the drill. In case if you're new to my channel, hi guys, my name is Kavach and I'm a college mentor who's been mentoring students from the past 3 years. Please make sure that you subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon because on my channel, you'll find details about each and every good college in the country with their student experience videos, details about their courses and all the other information that you need. So make sure that you subscribe and press the bell icon. Along with that, if by the end of this video, you find this video to be informative, make sure that you give me a thumbs up and do not forget to follow me on Instagram and LinkedIn. I'm very readily available there as well. Guys, before I start giving you the figures of an average student expenditure per month in Bangalore, let me just tell you this is average. Majority of the expenditure will happen on the kind of lifestyle that you want to live. This is just an average number that I'm coming up with. You guys can have an expenditure way less than this or way more than that, depending on the kind of background you come from, the standard of living that you have, and the kind of life that you want to live in Bangalore. Let me just break this into two parts. Usually there are two kinds of students who move into Bangalore. Number one are the ones who are going to be staying inside the hostel of a particular college, whether it's Alliance, Christ or Jain, or there are going to be the ones who are going to be staying outside, which means that you paid your fees to the university, whether it's Christ, Jain or whichever, and then you're staying on your own. Where do they stay on their own? Either they stay in paying guests, which is PGs, or they stay in their apartments of their own. Because you are a first years and I personally would recommend you all to stay in a PG, not even in a hostel and not even in an apartment. Yes, apartment is something that you all can definitely look into, but probably in your second year or in your third year, by the time that you've already adjusted with the environment and the scenario of your college, you know your friends and then you know some dependable people that you can move into in an apartment, because apartment comes with its own set of responsibilities which you might not be very willing to take in when you're in your first year of college. Now guys, the biggest expenditure for any college student who is moving to Bangalore is going to be their staying expenses, which is their PG cost. Now guys, in the city like Bangalore, across each and every college that you have, you'll find good amount of PGs surrounding that college. There are private companies that own it or some uncle, auntie who have their home and they've converted it into different rooms and they take care of you all. So all those different kind of PGs would exist. The cost of the PG, however, depends on the kind of services that they're offering you and what all is inclusive in the PG. Along with that, the kind of living style that you want to have in the PG itself. Why? Because the rooms in a PG can be divided into 4 sharing, 3 sharing, 2 sharing or single sharing. And naturally the cost will also differ for 4 sharing, 3 sharing, 2 sharing or 1 sharing. But let me just assume that you're an average guy who wants to stay in a 2 sharing room, which means you plus one more person with an attached washroom. The average cost can be somewhere from 12,000 to 16,000 rupees for that particular bed in that one room per month. Now what all does this 12 or 16,000 rupees or in between this amount includes? If you're going for a good PG, they will include 4 times meal, which is breakfast, lunch, dinner and evening snacks. Along with that, they will include all your maintenance, which is like cleaning of the room and all of that. Along with that, they will also include basic electricity and Wi-Fi. So that means this is the major cost that you would incur. Yes guys, I know that there are also PGs that will be costing you 8,000, 7,000, 6,000 and then there are also PGs that will be costing you 25,000, 28,000, 30,000. That really depends on the kind of quality of PG that you're choosing and which sharing room you're going for. There is also 6 sharing rooms that is there. There is 4 sharing, 3 sharing. So accordingly of how much willingness you have to comfort, because see, 2 people sharing is good, 4 sharing which means that it's a little more cramped. So according to the kind of money that you want to spend, you can go for a 4, 3, 2 or 1, whichever you like. So yes guys, PG is the major cost that you would be incurring. Along with that, the second important thing, and here I will share with you my personal example. So guys, when I was in Bangalore, I used to hate my PG food. I never used to eat it, not even the breakfast, not even the lunch, not even the dinner, whatever. So for me, there was an added expenditure of food as well. Let's assume that you guys are staying in the best PG that has like yummy food and all that, but still you would majorly be eating your lunch in college itself, because hardly people move out from college for lunch and go to their PG to eat it. Either they're going out or eating it from the college canteens itself. College canteen food is actually very good. I mean, if you're in a good college, the food is good, so you could eat it from there. But that would range somewhere from 100 rupees to 150 rupees per lunch per day, which you can again do it into 30 days, which is 3,000. Obviously, you can deduct like a Saturday, Sunday or something like that. But yes, that was the expenditure that I made. I mean, I also had it for breakfast and dinner. Let's assume that you're eating your breakfast and dinner in your PG. That means lunch is outside, which you're doing it from your college itself, which can be ranging from 2,000 rupees to 3,000 rupees per month. The third expenditure that comes into the picture, guys, is your traveling expenditure. Now, please listen to this point very, very carefully. I would really suggest you to please pick up a PG which is very near to the vicinity of your college. So hopefully in the vicinity of 1 kilometer radius of your college is still fine, because 1 kilometer you can at least walk every day. It will keep you fit also, and you don't have to spend money on your travel. But if you're choosing a PG which is like 3 kilometers away, 4 kilometers away, 5 kilometers away, then there is another added cost of travel. Along with that, guys, sometimes I know people who will book a PG which is 4 kilometers away. It is 3,000 rupees cheaper. So they're like, oh wow, this is 3,000 rupees cheaper, so I'll book that. But they don't take into consideration the cost of the money that you would have to spend every day traveling to and fro. So guys, I would really suggest you to choose a PG near to the campus itself, so that you don't have to spend money on your travel. Along with that, why I don't recommend is because the autos, cabs and all are highly unpredictable in Bangalore. At the same time, they've gone on to be very, very expensive. So choose it in a walkable distance, so that you just walk down and directly enter into your college, whether it's whichever college that case is. Along with that, if you are in your second year or third year, I would definitely recommend you that you can buy a personal vehicle of your own, whether it's an Activa or like a car or something like that, because then it becomes to be way cheaper, because it's just not about you every day going and coming back from college. You might have to do your internships or might have some projects and things like that, for which you might need travel, and a personal vehicle like an Activa is a great option. I honestly bought a second-hand Activa which was very cheap, and I sold it also later on, so I hardly invested some amount in it, and it was a good thing, because you know, I mean, diesel and all is cheaper than rather what you end up paying for an auto or a cab. At the same time, Bangalore weather is highly unpredictable, so sometimes early in the morning it's raining and you will not be able to book a cab or an auto. But if you're staying far from your PG, please add that amount of everyday to and fro travel, which you might do, whether it's in a sharing form or alone of your own. Now, the fourth expenditure you all will be making would be the life that you live around the college. Guys, every day you will be going to college and coming back. But what do you do in the evenings or on the weekend? This is where your money will be spent. You might want to go watch a movie with your classmates, or you might want to go out on a date, or you might want to go party on the weekends like a Saturday night, or there's a ladies' night happening somewhere, or Bollywood night happening somewhere. So you might end up spending money there. Now, how much money you can end up spending, there is no end to it. Obviously, if you are free booze or if you're not eating at all, then you might just have to pay an entry fees. But if you're going out actually partying and like drinking and everything, then the money can even be in thousands, 5,000, 4,000, 6,000 for one night. Yes, guys, that is the kind of money that you could spend. At the same time, even if you're not going out for a party, but going for a basic dinner with your classmates or close friends, you still might end up paying a Dutch of 700 to 1,200, 1,500 per meal. So that uses what usually students do on the weekends. So there are 4 weekends, so you could add that cost into it also. Obviously, it's not that every weekend you're going out, but some weekends you might, weekends you might not go out. Exam time you might not. Sometimes there's a long weekend, you might go out partying 2 or 3 days regularly. So this kind of expenditure is completely up to you and the kind of life that you want to live. Along with that is the expenditure of basic essential needs, which means that because you're going to be in Bangalore, you will be needing toothpaste, you'll be needing shampoo, you'll be needing your basic toiletries. And at the same time, you might want to do shopping, which will be maybe about your clothes or the new shoes that you want to buy or a t-shirt or something like that. So this is another add-on expenditure that you would make. Obviously, I am not including the expenditure of maybe you wanting to buy a new phone or a laptop and things like that, because that comes in like more of a fixed expenditure, not every month that you'll be incurring. So this is the kind of expenditure that you have. Along with that, I know people who will save the money and would want to travel around Bangalore. You know, might be wanting to go to Pondicherry or Goa or Gokarna. For that, obviously, these trips happen once in 3 months, once in 4 months, and you end up saving for this. But this is the kind of expenditure that you as a student in Bangalore would be making. To give you an average amount, I still feel that you might need around 25,000 to 28,000 rupees per month, which is inclusive of each and everything. Obviously, if you guys are not into spending, partying and all, then you can take about 20,000. And if you're not at all into anything and you're going to be eating your lunch and all of that also in your PG itself, then even in an 18,000 rupees a month is what you could survive. But below 15,000 is where you're living very miserly, which means you're not, going out at all, not making friends. Because obviously, if you're making friends, you want to go out with them, hang out with them, chill with them. And basic meal even in college can cost you 50-60 rupees. So I don't think so below 15,000 in this very inflated environment is even possible. But I'm pretty sure there will be people who will put it in the comment below and said that they survived their college months in like 12,000 rupees a month or something like that, which is very rare to hear. But according to me, I personally believe that a 25,000 to 28,000 is the kind of expenditure that you might need per month. Obviously, if you're smart enough, you can save some of this money and then gift yourself something later on or go for a travel trip with your classmates and batchmates. So yes guys, this is all that I feel is the kind of expenditure that you would be making. Obviously, I'm not taking into consideration the emergencies which you might fall ill and you might need to see a doctor or something like that. I'm not including that, but emergency fund can also be there. But I'm pretty sure if your parents are sending you this far, they have that kind of emergency fund ready in case of any emergencies. And I'm also not including the cost of you going back or coming from home, which means that if somebody's staying in Bhopal and they're coming to Bangalore, I'm not including that cost in this as well. So this is the basic minimum cost that you might end up saying. I know for some it is very high, for some it is fine, and some for him it is very low. Please take this amount into consideration before choosing your college, because it is every month of expenditure that you will be making. Thank you so much guys for watching this video till the very end. I made this video in a hurry, so please let me know in the comments below if I forgot some very important other expenditure that I forgot to include. Please put it in the comment so that others who are reading it can be benefited out of it. Make sure that you like this video. Comment below if you have any doubts, questions, queries. Please guys, subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon and share this video with as many friends as possible. I'll see you soon with another video. Take care guys, bye bye.